Hey everyone, it's Kara here, and tonight I'm going to show you one of my new favorite meals to have before I go to bed at night. And it's very simple. It's a chocolate protein milkshake, and it really does taste just like a chocolate milkshake. And what you're going to need for this is some almond milk, or you could use water if you want. I like using some type of milk because it gives it that milkshake flavor. Some stevia. We're going to use some of the Hershey's cocoa, the unsweetened kind. Got some casein protein. I'm going to use the cookie dough, but if you have any casein protein in your house, that's probably work just as good. Doesn't really matter the flavor. And then we're also going to use some of the whey protein in chocolate. So what I've got is my blender bottle here with my little blender ball already in there. And I've measured out in there about 10 ounces of the unsweetened almond milk. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is add a scoop of each of my proteins. So this is going to be 50 grams of protein when I go to bed. So I'm going to do 1 scoop of the chocolate whey protein and 1 scoop of the casein. And why do I use one of each, you might ask? Well, the casein, if you haven't used it before, it's very, very thick. It's much thicker than a whey protein, so you're going to get a much thicker shake. So the whey protein actually does kind of help thin it out a little bit. And I also want a chocolate milkshake, and that will give me my chocolate flavor. I'm going to add in a tablespoon, well, probably a little bit under a tablespoon of the cocoa. Tablespoon of stevia. Staples here. And then what's optional, if you guys have some Walden Farms, this is the fat-free chocolate syrup. For anybody that uses these products, you can just add in a little bit just to give it that extra little chocolatey taste, but it's not mandatory. Just put a little in there. Okay. All right. Just gonna go ahead and shake this all up. And then after you've shaken it up really good, the casein, since it is thicker, takes a little bit longer to shake and mix up really good. So you just want to make sure you mix it up really good. And what I'm going to do is put this in the freezer for probably about 20 minutes, if you can wait that long. So it's going to get a little bit thicker and a little bit colder and give you more of that milkshake type flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the freezer. And what the casein is good for, if any of you guys already use it, is the protein of casein does take a lot longer to digest. So that's why it's typically recommended to have it at nighttime before bed. Before you go to sleep and you're fasting all night long, depending on how long you sleep, 6 to 8 hours, your body's going without any food. So having the casein protein, that slow digesting protein in your body, can help prevent any muscle breakdown during the nighttime. So it's not a bad idea to incorporate some casein, right before bedtime. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the freezer, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Alright guys, so it's been 20 minutes and I've got my chocolate protein milkshake all ready to drink. It's very filling. I like having these at the end of the night, and again, it really does taste like a chocolate milkshake, so it can satisfy your sweet tooth pretty good too. So I have had these midday sometimes if I'm really craving something sweet, but just be careful because the casein protein, maybe it's just me because I don't consume a lot of dairy products, it can tend to make you feel a little bloated, a little full feeling, so just be aware of that. But great to have before you go to bed at night, great again if you're craving something sweet. So try this out if you guys have some casein protein, and let me know if you guys like it. Hope you're liking the tips and the recipes. Check out my other video to enter for a free individualized meal plan. And also notice that I've got a Facebook site going to a fan page for my bikini training. So if you're interested in keeping track of that, I'm putting a lot of posts on there and pictures and things like that. So check that out too. Thanks for subscribing and keep sharing with others.